me breaking, you're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow.
Hey everybody! Let me know if everybody can hear me. I see who's here. Daisy's here. Hi, darling. Let's see. Sugar's here. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Christy's here. Hi. Well, Snowy's here. Hi, love. Let's see. Who else is here? Look like Gardner's here. And, ooh, Enchanted Cat is here, I believe. Oh, there's Empire. And Jade Wings, hi. Little Blue Panther, I'm not sure if I've seen that name before. So hi, if you're new, welcome. This is a very general, a very general stream that we do on Sundays. Okay. Someone says we're a little too loud. Okay. Let's see if I can make some adjustments. Is this better? Okay. Is that better? Hi, Gardner. All right. So hopefully I made some adjustments to my mic. So if I'm still too loud, you guys can let me know. Oh, no, Little Blue Panther. I just hadn't seen your name before, so. Hi. If it's your first stream, welcome. Okay. So if you're new to the streams, hi guys. This is pretty much what we do on Sunday nights because we're working on our Sims 3 Warrior Cats challenge and it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, and I like being able to show you guys that process. We're pretty much going to run it the same way we've run a few of them. Hopefully we can get through a bunch of characters this time and then reward ourselves by doing some completions on our Warrior Cats territories. I really want to do some edits to our Cliff territories, which I think would be really fun. There's a lot of like stones and plants that I want to add to that. But right now the goal, and I'll show you guys, the goal for today is to get through the rest of our forest cats and hopefully get through the quarry, and hopefully if you guys aren't too amazing and distracting, we'll be able to get through a ton of cats today, and have most of these sifted through, which should work out fine. We've gone through most of them, but at the moment we still have 98 cats overall. So I think I want to go through the rest of the forest cats, which shouldn't take me too long if we push really hard. And then I think I may want to get to the quarry cats to go through those a bit, just to basically get everything done. So if you guys don't know, if you've never done one of these streams with us, we basically go through our warrior cats request form, and we basically go through the entire process, break down all of the cats and all of their information, and we put them into our entire list on our Trello board. So currently our warrior cats Trello board is incredibly full of amazing kitties that I have so much fun reading through and coming up with ideas for with you guys. At the moment, what I want to do, or what my plan is, once I get through these, I'll be sifting through some really great cats to get some ideas for our final choices for what we're going to use in our actual story. Let's see. Empire said, how have I been doing? It is Sunday. I am tired. So maybe it's just because I've been doing a lot, but most of my weekends are me sleeping and cleaning. So I've been doing okay. It's just mostly sleeping and cleaning. What's going on now that COVID started? Nothing really. COVID hasn't really changed much of my life, aside from me going to my social things that I usually go to once a week. I tend to have a lot of social things that I go to that are like GRSM things for friends, things that I do around the city, and that usually helps me focus. But since those things aren't available, I spend most of my time working on my fancy new apartment and working on recording and cleaning. Aw, thank you, Gardner. I'm glad these are like a highlight of your week. That's kind of great. I like spending time with you guys. You guys give me a lot of energy, and I feel really happy when I spend time with you guys. Okay, so this one we're working on is J.I. I believe it's by Brooklyn. Not sure whom that individual is, but J.I. is actually a very pretty name. So we're just going to do a search for J.I. Come on. Typeform is always very picky about how this thing works out. Let's do this. So because it's deciding to say that it doesn't like me. J.I. What do you mean it's not seeing it? Okay, let's see. Is it just there it is. And where's my chat? There's my chat. Aww. Okay, have fun, Sugar. We'll see you in a minute. Let's see. I love talking to everyone too. It's always nice. Okay, so J.I. We're gonna create their profile page. And the fun part about like the way I do this is that hopefully if a cat gets chosen, all of their defining information is already all in one place. So when I have to make their eventual website page for our website, which I'm super proud about, we pretty much copy and paste all the info. So it's not, we're not wasting any effort on that, which I appreciate. Okay, 13 moons. Oh, they're a tiny one. Clan cat. Personality. Okay, so that's E S F J, ESFJ. That's new. Aw, that's great. Ooh, who's snuggling with their cat? Lucky. Oh, Savage is here. Hi, Savage. Let's see. Warrior and Queen. Let's see. Land Hunter. Hopefully we can go through these like super quickly and just ooh and ah over the pictures, and everybody can give me some really great ideas for some main characters and things like that. And then we'll be able to start working on our cliff territory. At least that's my plan anyway. Evelyn's here. Hi, love. Let's see. Blue eyes. Pelt pattern. Mackerel tabby. Mackerel tabby is pretty. And she cat. Ooh, there's a picture. We need to make. I need to make a folder for this one. If you guys don't know, I have an individual folder for every single cat that I end up making, just because I like being organized. Okay. She cat. Let's add an attachment. Computer. Don't look. Spoilers for new series and whatnot. So pretty. This is not what I thought at all. She's super pretty. She'd make a great cliff cat, honestly. Yeah, I think she'd make a great cliff cat, to be honest. I'm gonna put that down in my notes. Let's attach a child to this one. Let's do profile breakdowns. So I'll add this to my list, so when I go back through, I'll be able to see it. All right, checking chat. I must remember to do this. Berries. Yeah, Savage always gives everyone berries. Hey, Jade Wing. Carmen Sandiego show? Actually, no, I have not. Well, I sort of want a main character that you made, Tia, as this is your series. It isn't all about us. I think it would be nice for your ideas and cats to be included. That's nice. I mean, I have a really good idea of a kind of character that I like, that I'm really pressing to be the main character for the forest clan. I'm not sure what she's going to be like fully. I just have a good idea of a very standoffish kind of cat, because I think a lot of the other stories that we've had, our cats are very open and interested in being part of a clan, and I think it'll be fun to see about what that kind of pushback is like. Let me see, because I think it would be interesting to see a cat that like recognizes that being in a clan is necessary and has like the ideas and understands what a clan is like. Then let me see, but they don't actually want to be around other cats. Like, it's a very strange idea in my head that there's like maybe they're more of a solitary cat, but they have to spend time with other cats as like a survival thing, or that's what they've always done. And they feel like they need to be a part of a clan, even if it makes them uncomfortable a bit, or that they don't get all of the kind of alone time that they need. I don't know. It's an idea that I've been playing around with, because of course there are people, and I pretty much consider myself one of those people, that I need a certain amount of alone time, regardless of how much like I love the people around me, how much they know me. Like, there's a limit to how much of their energy I can handle for any period of time. If I know people really well, I can usually deal with a lot of new energy or a lot of other human energy for a while. But if I don't, it makes me super uncomfortable. So there's usually a limit to how much I can be involved with other people, which is why I have to plan my social events. So I have to plan to know that I'm going to be using or giving off a certain amount of energy on specific days, which helps me at least be social while also being able to be solitary, which is nice. And I was thinking that the cat could have that kind of mentality, the idea of it being necessary to be part of a clan, but wanting to still have those solitary moments. I'm just trying to think what kind of character that would be and like what their background would be. It would be very interesting. Okay, Hushclaw is a Tom. See, I am seeing a few Toms, but you guys were right from the last couple streams that we do have a low number of Toms. Let me see. Okay, that's I. S. T. J. Short term. Warrior. Leader. There it go. Let's see. Right. Let me see. Okay, I'll add Carmen Sandiego to my list. I will take your advice, Gardner, because I absolutely love Shira, so I'll see what happens. They know that allies is necessary, but talking to cats sucks and they kind of hate it. I think a bit. I think it would be like, I don't know, you could take it a few different ways. You could have it with like the type of character who gets physically drained from dealing with other individuals, or you could have the type of character who gets anxiety from dealing with other individuals, which is slightly different. But for me, like, I get anxiety in certain situations, but not just from social interaction. There are some people who get anxiety specifically from social interaction, which would lead them not to want to interact with people, versus it actually being a physical effort to interact with people, if that makes sense. Yeah, Gardner, you should just give us all of the recommendations all the times. Let me see. It may be. I have to look at Tiger Bursting again. I mean, that's fair. If Carmen Sandiego and Shira make you gay, then I'm all for it. Let's see. Next cat. Land Hunter, skill level. Hushclaw is supposed to be a really great hunter. And devout. That means they would make a really great. I'm always leaning, especially when someone says that the cat is super devout, I'm leaning more towards them being a cliff cat than being a forest cat, because like the forest cats tend to not be that devout. At least that's the idea that we've been going with. They tend to be very mishmashed and different levels of different things, but they all tend to have a pretty apathetic view of the religious structure that cats tend to have. But cliff cats definitely have more of a devout feeling to them. So Hushclaw may make a great cliff cat. Long hair and green eyes. Let's see. Entered a bunch of Toms, but it was too late. Oh well, that would be rogue Toms and Queens. Will give birth to Toms too. Yeah, that's a good idea. We do still have technically 2 spots open. So if you're new and you haven't put any cats into our type form, definitely check out the description box below if you guys want to input a cat. We have 2 more that are for our first 100. I'm only looking at the first 100 for the ones that we're going to be using for our series this time, or at least for the first call. After that, I'm definitely not going to be looking at hundreds at a time. This is a first and probably the last time I'm going to be doing 100 submissions. Let me see. Of course, I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. I was born in '94. I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Adora and Carmen are buff girls that make me weak in the knees. See, I'm like, I don't know why, but I totally get the feels for Glimmer. I love me some Adora, and especially when she's She-Ra, but like Glimmer is a really, I don't know, maybe it's just because I like thick chicks, but I like Glimmer. I like the way Glimmer looks, especially when she did her hair different in the last 2 seasons when her hair was different. Love it. I get anxiety when someone asks me a question, but only when it's someone from my school and when my parents are close, which I find weird. No, sometimes I definitely understand that. A lot of the times when I'm anxious with people that I know, it's because it tends to push at my insecurities, because the idea would be that the other people may know me better than I know me, and it gives you a sense of insecurity and feeling unstable, which I don't like, which is also why it fuels my anxiety. Let's see. I also remember Avatar. I don't know why, but I just love the idea of cliff cats. I do too. I'm not gonna lie. The cliff cats are such my favorite at the moment. Daisy entered a Tom for her second cat. If you did, I probably haven't gotten to it yet. If I haven't gotten to it yet, there's a possibility. Have you watched The Legend of Korra? Korra also makes me gay. See, no, I was into... Who was I into? See, I wasn't really a big fan of like Korra as like a character. I liked, but not as a... but not necessarily as a, what's the word? Like being interested in her, was never a fan. Just because she has such a, like, she's a very pushy personality. I liked Asami. Asami was cool. I don't know if anybody in Legend of Korra made me gay though. Like I didn't feel any gay feelings for anyone in Legend of Korra. I was definitely into... Who was I into? There was one character in like Avatar that I was really into, which I don't remember the name of. I wish I could submit a cat, but my parents won't let me. Well, that's understandable. If they won't let you, you definitely respect their wishes. When I go to the survey, it says that it doesn't exist. I mean, it can just let others include their cats rather than make up a bunch of Toms. It says it doesn't exist? I didn't close it, I don't think. I haven't watched Legend of Korra yet, but I will. I just want a girl to carry me and hold me in her buff arms. Is that too much to ask? Unfortunately, it is too much to ask. Society doesn't allow us to have the nice things, don't you know? Okay, so he has a scar on the left side of his neck from a dog. That would explain his really great fighting skills. Yeah, it looks like Hushclaw would make a really great cliff cat. I'm just reading through his extra information. He would make a really great cliff cat. I'm tempted to just switch him over. And he doesn't have any pictures, so we can't ooh and ah over him. But I'm gonna make one for him. And we're gonna put him in profile breakdowns, and I will probably add him to my good cliff cat list. There we go. This profile breakdowns list is gonna get long. Okay, what's next? Okay, so I started, and this is just a side thing, but I started playing Twitch Sings. Why did I click that button? I started playing Twitch Sings, and low-key, it's so fun, but it really gets you when you're like, when you realize how weird your singing voice is. I was like, oh my god. But I like it. It's fun. I'm pretty sure I've been annoying my neighbors. Also, Scorpia from She-Ra. She gives amazing hugs. Yeah, Scorpia is adorable. Like, I would want Scorpia to be my best friend. Bye, little blue panther. Have a good day. Hi, Violet. Wouldn't be fun with clan cats where no one is straight, so they adopt kittens that have been left by their parents. That would be cute. There are a few, if you guys check out our random generators, there are a few options for depending on the parameters and depending on the territory, where it's possible for them to find kits while on patrol. And depending on where the kits are from, what area they find them in, they could be abandoned kits, they could be kits that are lost. It just depends, but that is definitely an option for a daily event. So if we roll that for our random generators, it definitely would be interesting to see if they're just kits left alone, or if they're like super angry and spicy lonely kits who have been through a lot. It would just be super interesting to see that kind of story. Yeah, but if you use the one in the request video script and it works, that's interesting. I'm not sure why it doesn't work. I'll probably have to tweak that, but don't have time to tweak it right now. Hi, Skyhawk. Scorpio makes me so gay. I love her. Okay, no, see, I loved her song. Her song, and for her spy song, so into that. Let's see. What did Suga say? I don't remember. Oh yeah, that is a good idea. That's the one I responded to. This is why it's very hard for me to pay attention. Okay, next one is from Ivy Dino. It's called Fern Path. She's 20 moons. Let's see. Fisher Cat. First one of the few Fisher Cats we've gotten in a while. Add card. Let's check this out. And chat. Her spy song. Let's see. Okay, she's 20 moons and she's a clan cat and she's a Fisher cat, which I find awesome. Yeah, I think I've only seen a few Fisher cats on our list. Hey Rogue, what's up, love? Let's see, clan cat. We're just going through our list. If you guys are new and you're just showing up to the chat, or if you're in Old Lovely and you're just showing up, our goal for today is to get through our entire forest cats list, and then probably most of our quarry cats list, if I'm being honest, if we can get through this quickly. And that's if you guys are good and you don't distract me, which I doubt seriously. But the goal is to get most of the forest one done, or all of it done, and then and to treat ourselves, we're going to go and make some edits to our cliff territory, because I want to make some adjustments to our stairs. I want to add some more rocks, some plants, some bedding things, basically the stuff that we did for the forest clan, but we didn't get a chance to do for the cliff clan, can't speak, for Storm Clan. It is Storm Clan. That we didn't get a chance to do for Storm Clan because we were messing around with the stairs for so long. Yeah, Christy, Fern Path is a really pretty name. I've never really been into characters in shows. See, it depends. There's some characters where they like steal your heart. Like, I think one of my earliest crushes in movies were legitimately the Sinbad Tale of the Seven Seas DreamWorks movie, because both Sinbad and his love interest were hot AF, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love these people, and they were so amazing, and then they were so in love, and so it was great. So I thought they were amazing, but it just shows that certain characters kind of just pull it out of you, which I think is a goal for a lot of shows. Apparently Catra's canonical full name is Catra Applesauce Meow Meow. I want receipts on that. You can't be serious. But I have been into Hiccup, Haddock, and Vigo Grimborn. And yeah, see, Hiccup has never been that like appealing to me, except okay, that's a lie. Season 2, he was pretty, not season 2, movie 2, the sequel, was pretty great. And I think the third one was also pretty great. And I can understand why he would be appealing in those ones. Let's see. For this cat, we're looking at... This is how it's difficult to see. Okay, that's ISTP. Ooh, virtuoso. Well, the 20 moons doesn't make sense for an apprentice. Oh, well, no, I read it wrong. Sorry. To get and train the best apprentice, meaning they want to be, so basically they want to be a good mentor. And just wants to make it to an elder and witness her clans prosper, but as she lives her life as a warrior, becomes the future deputy. Let's do clan prosperity. I'm making these shorter because honestly, they tend to work down to like 1 or 2 lines. Forest, she's a fisher. 7, connected to their culture. That's interesting. And she's a 4. I'm actually very interested in that. She's a 4 on the devout scale, and she's a solid cat. Long hair. Get unstable. Fern path is chocolate smoke oriental long hair. An odd walk from car accident, but she's had to stop from hunting and running with the rest. That is interesting. See, the funny part is I feel like she would actually be a great cat for the forest colony or forest clan. I get confused. She would make a great cat for the forest colony because she's been through a lot. Which, I don't know. I think that's the idea I'm going with for the forest clan, is that a lot of the cats who are in the forest clan have gone through a lot. And it's different from, let me see. Oh my god, I gotta mention Zora from Epithet Erased. How hot. Who is so old? The show writer and Noel confirmed it, Tia. I would never lie to you. Okay, I still want receipts. Show me screenshots. You can post them in the Discord. I want to see where they say that, because I can't. That would be ridiculously amazing if that was her full name. Where is Sims? I'm not sure if I understand the question. I haven't watched She-Ra yet, but everyone in chat has convinced me that after I watch the live stream, I will binge watch it. Seriously, after our first live stream, Gardner convinced me to watch She-Ra, and I watched it over the whole entire next week. I binge watched the entire series. Here's another Netflix show, Dragon Prince. Of course, Dragon Prince is legit. I am kind of sad that we have to wait. Bye. Hope you have a good afternoon or night, I suppose. All right, so we're gonna put Fern Path, which is also, everyone's right, that Fern Path is a very pretty name, into their own. Stable. Ooh. Can I see this up close? No, I want to see it closer. Lies. I want to see it closer. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Guys, I am super excited to be able to create this cat. Like, to be fair, I don't know if we're definitely going to make her a cat in the series immediately, but that's super pretty. Look at that fade. Love that. So let's add Fern Path. Profile breakdown, add. There you go. I have to start writing down every show recommendation so I can watch them later. Yeah, I just rewatched the chat. Wait, what show is it? Well, okay, to be fair, if you guys like lesbian romance, I suggest Blooming Into You. If you're not into, if you don't mind anime stuff, like I watch anime, but Bloom Into You is a great story. I don't think they have season 2 out yet. It's also a manga, but it is, if you're like up for some really great, like absolutely gay, and I think there's some ace representation in there, and I love it. It's super great. How many disabled cats were submitted? I couldn't say about any cats that are like fully disabled. I haven't seen any. Coming from cats that are very scarred, I have a few. Next cat. I'm getting messages from other humans. And of course, Gardner put it in the Discord. Now I have to go look at it later. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 left for 10 left for the forest cats currently. So I'm excited about that. Let's see. Flame Strike. I think I've looked at this cat before, but it was one of Zev's. Yeah, if you haven't it's Bloom Into You. But seriously, let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Bloom Into You. Yeah, it's Bloom Into You. It's not Blooming Into You. But it's super cute. Wiggy. Okay. If you guys want to check out Bloom Into You, I just posted the link in the chat. I submitted a boy who is half blind. Please be kind to the bean. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've seen that one in a minute. If you did submit them, then I'll definitely get a chance to look at them. Okay, we're working at Flame Strike right now. I want to keep our momentum for cats, because if you guys know us, we tend to sit around for 2 hours and chat. Even though chat is great, I love chat. Has anyone read Wings of Fire? Oh, if you have to go to bed, okay. Bye, Christy. Trying to watch this and do Warrior Cat roleplay at the same time. Look at you, you multitasker. Was here. Jade Wing was here. I have. Oh my goodness. I have actually not read Wings of Fire. I know some people have said it's great. I have not. Wait. Oh no, this is one of Zev's ones. Zev has multiple. I forgot. There you go. Oh, this one's also a Tom. Yay. So 12 Moons is a Babu. Clan Cat. Trying to find the name of it, but Netflix isn't cooperating. Oh, bye, Christy. Bye, Violet. Why did I do that? I was on accident. Okay, that's ISTP. ISTP. There's a lot of these. Yeah, I've seen a lot of virtuosos. There's a lesbian main character in book 13. I got Gardner. Oh, you're so funny. There's a lesbian main character in book 13. Seriously, I'm trying to think of some really great like stories with some really great like different sexuality characters. And the funny part is I read way too much, So I have so many stories in my head that I've read. I think there was one time throughout one year I read 100 books over a summer. I can read about 500 words in about 4 to 5 hours. When you're talking about a story anyway. So like I have, like, not to toot my own horn, but I have a little bit of like area when it comes to reading, and because of that I tend to lose a lot of focus when it comes to all the different stories in my head. I've been looking actually for some really great poly representation in stories. Those are hard to find. If anybody finds any of those, I think maybe, especially if you're talking about, I'd say with anything that would be 18 and up, not necessarily because of like it being, I guess mostly because the content is complex, not necessarily because it's like risque, quote unquote. But I think, what is it? My favorite one is the Broken Earth series by N.K. Jemisin. They have poly representation, they have gay sexuality, they have like different mixes of families, they have different forms of love and really hard things to deal with when you're talking about emotional and family relationships and just personal relationships. It's such a good series. I can't even with that series. It's so great, but totally recommend. Arg, the stream keeps kicking me out for some reason. I'm sorry, Sky. I'm not doing it, I promise. All the Percy Jackson series is good. They have LGBT characters in the second arc and also a Norse spinoff with a gender fluid love interest. I did see that he's been doing a lot of great representation in a lot of his stories, where a lot of the main characters and the side characters are great representation, and I definitely appreciate that. And this part that's sad is that it's good that we're getting certain authors who are getting good at doing representation, but I guess it would be great to have more newer authors coming out that are doing great stories. If you guys spend any time on like fantasy Twitter, where people are writing their own, are working on their manuscripts, are working on their first drafts, and people talk about the kind of characters they're making. We've got like amazing stories about like lesbian like dragon fighters, or like amazing like witch stories, and that's another one, Strange Grace. If you really like some really great poly and fluid sexuality, not fluid sexuality, I'd say it would be like a very interesting way of displaying complex sexuality in like a friend group. Strange Grace is a great one, and it's also a fantasy, and it's also about like a very interesting type of witch and Wiccan kind of thought process. It's very great. I love that book. Recommending Broken Earth if you're of age, and Strange Grace is also a YA novel, so you could probably read that regardless. If you're 14, 15, 16, I don't think there's a problem with that. I love book 13, Honeydew. Almost every webcomic I've ever read is LGBT. I'd recommend some of those. Gardner, we'll definitely add like a recommendation channel on the Discord, because I definitely need as many recommendations ever. I think I missed something in the stream searching through Netflix. It's okay, Daisy, you can catch up. D&D podcasts. Yeah, most D&D podcasts are not straight. Oh my gosh, most indie like entertainment is not straight. It's very like open and fluid and representation out the wazoo generally, because the people who are into D&D or into making podcasts or into making like content just for making content are people who are just like everyone else, so they're mixes of everything under the sun, which I absolutely adore. Like one of my favorite humans, they are gender fluid, and they do a D&D. I know they used to be on D&D podcasts. They do a lot of audio work, and they're working on their own stories. So, and I love their stuff. They're a really great writer. So you can always find amazing people to follow and to check out their work when you just look on podcasts and check them out. Amber eyes, pelt pattern, bicolor. Okay, let's do the attachment. Gardner, I'm not sure why. I think YouTube is a little bit prejudiced because they keep flagging your comments every time you put them up because you say something about being lesbian or being gay in them, and I find that incredibly funny but also sad that they keep flagging your stuff. Thankfully, I can just say I'm fine with it. See, I just have to hit show. How can I join the Discord? Okay, so links to the Discord are on my community page. I believe I could do a link for it. It would just take me a second. Also, let's see. Oh, Empire's back. Hi, love. Also, Fairy Tale. It's on hiatus right now, but while it is, the author is working on a gay slice of life, enemies to lovers fantasy romance comic. I love how that's a genre. Like, that entire sentence is a genre. Gay slice of life, enemies to lovers fantasy romance comic. How can something be slice of life and fantasy at the same time? I wonder if that's like a clash of genres, that you have to be either slice of life or fantasy. I don't know. It feels like those are contradictory, but it sounds cool. Oh, Agent's here. Hi, darling. Oh, it's okay. Hi, Sugar. Jade Wing. Yeah, YouTube tries to stop your gayness, Gardner. It's fine. We won't let them. We shall protest. I just love how pretty all of these cats are. I'm just super excited to start making them in Create-A-Sim. Okay, next cat. Let's see, this one is also another one of Zev's. And it's Nightclaw, who is also a Tom. Got it. Raising kid, but the parents are a troll and a fairy. Oh, well, that's how you do it. What have I missed? Okay, so right now, since you just showed up and we want to get you all caught up with what we're working on right now, we're trying to get through the entire forest list for our cats, and if we get through our entire forest list before the end of the stream, we'll be able to do some warrior cats. We'll be able to do some edits to our warrior cats territories in Sims 3. We're recommending LGBT media to the watch, read, listen to. That too. Gardner's also right. We're doing a lot of gay representation. The fun part is whenever I do this, thankfully YouTube doesn't demonetize my streams, which is awesome. Let's see. Clan cat, personality. ENFP. That's very ENFP. Campaigner. I haven't seen that in a minute. Let's see, are they a land hunter? They are. And for anyone who wonders, and I don't know if people who are here even tend to wonder, I just generally use they, them pronouns just generally for people or individuals. So even if I say they, for some of our cats, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're non-binary or gender fluid. It just means that that's I because I'm not looking, I tend to just, as a reflex, I'll do it just so that I don't misgender someone. Scar over the left eye. Solid. Let's see. Woo. Give me the picture. The only thing I hope doesn't happen is if we get cats with similar names, because of course there's a limit to how unique you can be with certain cats. Let's be real. Like, there's warrior cats, I mean, unless you start going for like super crazy like fairy wish or something, which, to be honest, I'm pretty sure if we go into the bowels of the warrior cats roleplay forums, someone's done that at some point. It's just it's just at some point, I really want to make sure that I keep track of everyone, which is why I do this. Nightclaw, so pretty. As you guys know, I am super partial to a straight black cat. The cat that I want, or the cats that I want, are going to be straight black cats. Black cats tend to not be adopted as often, fun fact, which is super sad because I love them. I shall return shortly. Okay, come back soon, Evelyn. See, I really hope it does. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it because I haven't recorded the next episode yet, and I really want Robin to have a girlfriend. As soon as you told me I could do it, I really want to do it, just because I'd be so happy to be able to give Robin a girlfriend. I mean, even though technically it wouldn't work, and we would or maybe we could say that if they went to Saw Creek that they adopted pups or something. I don't know, but I feel like it would be so great if we had a lesbian couple as one of our family branches for one of our packs. Like the Feathered Pack having a lesbian couple as their founder. So cute. So cute. And of course we have our Windswept Pack anyway, and they're going to have pups, and they're adorable too. So let's be fair. Silent Storm is a good cat name. Black cats are adorable. So I think I already asked this, but when all of the entries are organized and finished, will you do a stream actually creating them in Sims 3? Just asking because it's fun to watch. Oh yeah, of course. When I made our first sets of cats, when I did my first series, I made cats in Create a Sim on stream. And I picked them from people's suggestions. Had the exact same name and appearances. Spaghetti and a carrot every normal dinner. That's so adorable. But yeah, so most of the time I create cats in Sims 3, but I wanted to get all of these down first because I'm only going to create the cats. I'm not going to create all 100 and create a Sim for this first time. So I'm going to go through, find the ones that I think can have great stories, narrow those down, then get those choices, which will probably be between, I'd say maybe 7 to 10 per clan, and then maybe I'll include about 5 or 6 into the first batch, and those are going to be the ones, the first 5 to 10 are going to be the ones that I make in Create a Sim, so you guys can see them, but not all of those ones are going to be in the story immediately. But those first 5 to 10 are going to be the ones that I put in the world, but whether or not we run into them is just going to be up to the game. People tend to not like hairless cats, but I think they are amazing. There's some interesting prefixes like shrike, which is a kind of bird, and mushroom, and buzz, and comet, and bay, and laurel. Laurel is the name of one of my friends, or at least one of my friends from college, and I love her name because it's so pretty. Laurel is just a pretty name. And so I think there's also a kind of wood that is it's laurel wood. So I think for her birthday one time I got her actually a laurel wood necklace with her name burned into it because it was a great idea. The cat I want to get is an Eld cat, and they are hairless and cute, and I love them so much. Aw, that's so cute, Daisy. See, my sister loves hairless cats. I'm not going to say I don't like them. I'm just going to say that that's not true, because I don't dislike any cat, except for if they're mean. But the kind of cat I want is a super snuggly, super fluffy, like big black cat, like a big black Maine Coon that, like, if I had the cat, it would be sitting here on my side on the desk next to me while I did streams, or hopefully when I get my cat. And I know you guys probably can't see, you guys can see my paintings. I'm next to the window where my paintings are. There's a corner. I'm going to put the cat tree there. So hopefully if I get a cat and we do streams, the cat will be on the cat tree sometime and you'll be able to see them. But that is like a few months away, so we're gonna stay focused and get through COVID-19 before I worry about getting my cat. Okay, next one. Let's see, what else is everyone saying? I'm pretty sure if you change Robin to male, find a female mate, then change back to female, you can cheat the system. I think, yeah, that's what Agent said, and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But the only thing is, I'm trying to think of how to change her to male. Like, is there like a button for that, or do you just take her into, like, if you just like take her into the editor, change her to male, and then use the same wolf, like, or it doesn't resave it? I hope it works like that. My mother always says that I'm not allowed to get one. Aw, that's horrible. Okay, cool. I didn't know. Okay, that's fine. See, I do want to see what happens with her, because it would be super cute if we found like a really adorable girlfriend for her. I am so in love with that. Ooh, Twilight is a name for a cat. So cute. It actually sounds like a great name for a black cat. Low key, not gonna lie. She cat 10 moons. Oh, they're a baby. Okay, you go to editor. Can you make Sims 3 cats gay, please? I need to know. Okay, so technically you can, in the sense that they will have, you can, if you go through cheats, you can make them mates with each other using the NRAS mods. You just change their identifications. So technically it's possible. You can get around it that way. But I don't necessarily think like it. And I think you can, because they use a pollinator for doing like babies, you could technically create babies that look like the biological offspring of any two cats, regardless of gender. Yeah, so like you can do it in game. It's a cheat that you can do. It's not necessarily like a cheat you have to type in. It's just a series of clicks that I can pick on. You can choose which cats to pollinate which cats, and it'll just mix the babies together. Oops, I hit my mic. I'm sorry if that was loud. I talk with my hands. I'm sorry. Wait, so maybe just in cast. Because Tiger Bear and Viper need to be together, please say why. I'll see what I can do. Like I said, for everyone, no promises about what ends up happening with cats. To be fair, when it comes to like cats' orientation, I will tend to stick to it, especially if their personality and their orientation create a story. So like, let's say if Viper is technically a lesbian in like her profile, then there's no reason for me not to have, even if she doesn't end up with Tiger Burr, she may end up with another she cat. That depends. Ooh. I don't know what it is, but all of these songs on the Epidemic Sounds Pop playlist are such a bop. Okay, so this is FP. Interesting. To become a clan cat, to become a deputy, eventually a leader. That's interesting. I wonder why a kitty pet wants to become a clan cat. I want to see pictures of this Twilight. Forest, land hunter. 6. I'd imagine that even though, like, of course, the adjustments for the hunter, the culture, and the devoutness are things that I'm just using as a baseline. But to be honest, for like continuity purposes, the idea would be that a kitty pet wouldn't necessarily have such a high hunting skill. And let's see, solid, medium hair, blue. And then it's very unlikely, and the culture level is right, because culture is designated by where you're born and your area. So you can have cats that are super attached to their culture in, let's say, the cliff territories or the quarry territories, because they already have established cultures. It would be very hard to have cats in the forest territory to be super into their culture until later, because there isn't a culture that's been created yet. Let's see. She's a sheep cat, right? I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, that's it. Okay, screenshot. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, and I want to make sure she's orphan, quiet, shy of other cats. She has a limp from a birth defect. That is interesting. So I'm trying to see if there's like I know I have a few different things to showcase like deformities for sliders, but I don't know if there's a way for them to have like visible limps, but it would be interesting for that to be a factor whenever you do roles for this individual cat. Profile breakdowns. And attachments. I wanna hold you. He's a cutie. Such a cute baby. I like to imagine that my little baby boy likes other male cats. I know in reality that you can find male cats attempting to mate with other male cats, and that can be very detrimental to them. But I'm thinking of a lot of our situations as more romantic attraction than sexual attraction, if that makes sense. Just wanting to keep it away from the idea of, because I know there are definitely people who have issues with different kinds of sexualities, but mostly because it makes it, I'm not going to say easier, but I don't know, it avoids that problem of having to discuss or deal with certain levels of that kind of interaction with cats in our series, because we do want to keep our series 13 and up appropriate. And it's also why, for example, there's a limit to people talking about wolves mating on the Wolf Quest forums. It's like that. We're just going to limit it. So we're going to turn it into these two humans or these two individuals love each other and they make a baby kind of thing. So like the most vague terms possible if that makes sense. Which of course is bad. I'd wish if people were a little bit more accepting and not as weird about things like that. But yeah. Ooh, heron dapple. For a second, I thought that was heron apple, and I'm like, why would there be a bird that was an apple? And then it says heron dapple, which is also a very interesting. And there they them. That's super cute. Heron dapple. It does not roll off the tongue though. Okay, Heron Dapple from Rose site. They are non-binary. Nope, I want potential cuts. Let's see, other. Let's put non-binary down so I don't forget. They're a clan cat. 16 moons. They're also a babu. I think most of the cats I consider, like, especially if they're under the age of like 3, are like babs in my head. Like they're very young. Okay, that's ISFP. ISFP. Also another one. I wonder why they want to help the medicine cat. Earn their clanmate's trust. And ooh, they're an item finder. Yay, someone chose that one. That's 4. And devout level. Classic tabby, long hair. See, the funny part is everyone gives like interesting personality traits for their cats, but then when I ask them specifically like what are they likely to do, like with our personality types, they're completely different. Like an adventurer is someone who's different from someone who's reserved and indecisive. Like it's different, which I find incredibly interesting. That people have an idea in their head of how a character will act, but when asked specifically, they say something different, which is so interesting. And I think, me personally, I think there's a lot of, especially when you're doing characters, people tend to put a lot of themselves into their characters. So we tend to get a lot of similar personality traits for people because they tend, oh, such a cute baby. We tend to get a lot of similar personality traits when people write them out and say, hey, this is this kind of cat, or they tend to do this, or they're very reserved, or they don't really get along with other cats, but then once you get to know them, they like you a lot. Like that's also something I see a lot. But then when you ask people directly, like which of these best describes your cat, they give an idea of a personality that is much different from that, which I find fascinating. Peoples? My cat is trying to bite the earbud from my ear. I'm so sorry, Jadewing. Cat goals. I'm back and alive. Hi, Chelsea. Yeah, the chat was quiet for a minute, but that's okay. Everybody can lurk if they want to. Elk Fern? That's a very hefty name. I'm gonna be real honest. Elk fern. That's one of those names that you're just like, look out. It's like, you best believe I'm going to be so in your face. I kind of like that name, to be real fair. And they're not a bab. They're like a little bit older than, they're definitely an adult now for being 3 years and 4 moons. Elk fern. Let's see. ISTP. A virtuoso. Not bad. Do 40 moons. And they're a clan cat. And I believe they're a tom, yeah. From the mascot. Befriend the medicine cat to train an apprentice. I'm not sure if that's like, I don't know what they mean by whether it works or not. I mean, these are fine goals. Herbs. Let's go with learn. And long-term goal, mentor. My nose itches. They're a land hunter. 6. They're culturally connected, but not that devout. That would be interesting. So maybe culturally connected could mean that they're very popular, like within their group. That would be interesting. Long hair, green eyes. Ooh, they're pointed. Now I really want to see them. Large scar from the base of his neck to the wrist of his right paw. He also has brown mane, neck markings, white locket, smaller neck, and a white tail tip. I mean, you'd be surprised what I can do in The Sims. It's fairly big Tom. He doesn't talk much, but a smooth, soothing voice. See, I'm torn because I love the idea of Elk Fern being like this big, like hefty character who's super sweet, but the silent soothingness seems to fall more in Storm Clan, but he definitely would fit in as a cat for the forest, as a Forest Clan. So I'm not sure. I want to see his picture. If you guys can't tell, I'm already partial to this cat. And I'm not ashamed to say that I definitely start to have favorites based on names, because Elk Fern is a name. Like, that's a name. Let's see, Elk Fern. Oh, it's a drawn picture. It's such a cute bab. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is definitely doable in Sims 3, but look at him. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Can we make him gay? Like this photo, this drawing definitely gives me giant, like, this gives me bear vibes, if you guys know what bears are. But like giant, he's gonna be giant, floofy, and so gay. Like, that's what I want so bad. Oh my gosh, that gives me so many feels. All hail the cat of floofiness. Oh yeah, the evil floofy white cat. Are there any evil cats? There's a floofy cat. She had a cat who tested her lot. She is pure evilness. Yeah, our floofy white cat does not love us. I so adore Elk Fern right now, guys. Not even gonna lie. He seems like such an adorable bab. Like, I would just want to ship him with everyone. Like, I don't understand. You guys don't know how I'm feeling like this. I feel like he needs to be shipped with everyone. Like, he would just be the giant floofy cat who would have like the tiny mate. Like, his mate would be tiny. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that so much. This is why I love when people send in cats. He has to be gay. Like, I can't. That's the first thing I thought. He has to be gay. That's just the thing. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we'll have him have a coming out story. I don't know. It's just going to be a thing. I don't. You guys can just wait for it. This is canon. It's going to happen. I just don't know when or how I'm going to do it. Okay. And yes, everyone should definitely send curses upon the white floofy cat, because that goddess forsaken cat gave me gray hair, and I'm already genetically prone to having gray hair earlier because I take after my mother. Blossom Gaze. That's also a pretty name. People keep... Oh, no, that's everybody from the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, definitely recommend it. I put announcements on there. We chat about stuff. People put art up there. We basically decided all of the clan names, except for the Forest clan. We've decided all of the clan names in the Discord when we were chatting. So it's definitely a fun way to see like the process, because I'll just spitball with people and be like, hey, do you guys like this idea? What do you guys think of this idea? And everyone gave me some great ideas for our clan names, which is why Kestrel Clan came about, because Kestrel Clan was a great idea and I loved it, and now Kestrel Clan is a thing. Okay, so 19 Moons, also a Bab. Let's see, Clan Cat. We're almost done with our forest cats, guys. I'm actually super excited about this. ESFP. Entertainer. Let's do Provider as a short-term girl. So people who have a family of her own to grow the clan and become a loyal warrior. I'm not sure what that would be. Let's go with Prosper. She is a land hunter. 799. Oh, wow. I haven't seen that in a minute. To be fair, when I get like, when cats are like incredibly devout, like the first thing I think of is that they can be super rigid. That's the first thing I think of, because being incredibly connected to one idea can often make people very rigid about that idea or things connected to that idea. Life lessons with Tia. Let's see, her right eye is gray while the other is pure blue. She has scar on the right side. I don't remember if I have the separate colors for eyes. Why do I keep hitting my microphone? I don't know if I have separate colors for the eyes for Sims 3. I know I have it in Sims 4. But I don't know if I have it for Sims 3. Blossom Gaze. Do attachment. Let's look at the baby. Oh, she's pretty. Look at her, guys. She's adorable. I just want to cuddle her. She's an adorable little Bab. I don't know if I'll be able to do the eyes thing, but I'll try my best with this color pattern. This is such a cute color pattern. And she looks so dainty. Her tail is shorter due to battle injury. That I can do. I do have a few different things for that. She's so cute. I must remember to check chat. Let's see. I'll see you later, TeaCup Surge. Can you do a Wolf Quest live? I actually probably could do a Wolf Quest live stream. It may be a middle of the week thing. I'm not sure. We will be waiting patiently. Troutclaw and Elkford. Oh my gosh, where's Troutclaw? I forgot where they are. Troutclaw. There's Lightstep, Aquila, Troutclaw. It's this fluffy old man. Oh my gosh, I remember. I love him. You have to take care of kids. He would be probably called a den dad. Oh my gosh, yes, Trout Claw and Elkfern. We haven't even created them yet, guys, and we are already shipping them so hard. We need to see we need to see Gay now. Now I want a super devout but loose cat. Just go Star Clan best me as I jump from the cliff into the ocean. But I'm so excited for what happens. Have you seen Sunstorm yet? I don't know if I have, Chelsea. Trout Claw and Elkford need to be a thing. Yeah, I'm super tempted. I don't know how big Trout Claw is supposed to be. It makes his legs look short. He may be we maybe could make him tiny, but he is long. He is also long hair, so I don't know if I want to make him like super floofy, because he'd be super floofy, but like I don't know. I was always thinking of like we could probably test it out and see. I may honestly end up making Trout Claw like a short haired cat, so it would be like Trout Claw would be shorter than Elkfern, and they would just like sploosh into each other. I don't know. I love all the gay energy, and I'm super happy about it. I'm so ready for that to be a thing. Oh my gosh, I love Trout Claw. I think I put Trout Claw on my list. Yeah, Trout Claw's on my list, and so is Elkfern, of the profiles that I knew I could break down. So I'm tempted. I'm super tempted to just run with that, guys. But as you guys know, trying to push for certain ideas can be detrimental when you're doing Sims 3 Warrior Cat stories. So this is an idea that we really, really want. Hopefully it works out. We may end up liking another pairing better. You never know. We haven't made it yet. The story hasn't been written yet. Let's not get too attached, no matter how adorable it sounds. Okay, let's do Dough Dust, which is also a beautiful name. I love that. I don't know why. Ooh, I really wish there was a cat named Stardust. Floofy but short. I love that. Floofy but short. Forest Clan potentials. Yeah, all of these songs from Epidemic Sound are such a bop. Oof, there are only 9 people watching this. It's alright. We've had some streams where there are like, what, 32 people watching at the highest time, and then we've had some streams where it's only like 5 people. But I mean, I love chatting with you guys, so it doesn't particularly matter. I stream because I'm going to be doing this anyway, and I'd much rather chat with you guys than not chat with anyone. So the number of people watch is pretty much irrelevant. 25 minutes. Maybe have Trap Claw have dwarfism. I don't know. I don't necessarily think he'd have to have dwarfism. I don't particularly know. That would be cute though. I love those little cats. They like little short things, and then they like scoot around. But I don't know how beneficial that would be in the. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I could do that in Sims 3. I think that's the point. It is late for some people. Like it's 9:30 right now in Eastern time. For other people, it could be like 3 in the morning. So we gotta be fair. That's INFJ. INFJ. Advocate. I haven't seen that in a minute. Let's go with protector, long-term goal. Let's do mentor. $987. Wow. Yeah, some of these cats, like, we have way too many forest cats, so there is a high likelihood that some forest cats won't end up in the forest. And I tend to mark these down. Fur length, medium. Here's a maple brown, dark pelt, cream undercoat. Do we get a picture? We do. I'm not necessarily reading through all of these right now. When I go through them individually, I'll read through them again. But at the moment, I want to get all of these organized. People are posting things on the Discord, and I don't have a chance to look at it. Let's do this. Attachment. There's a cute baby. I'm so in love with this. Oh, look at them. So cute. That's more of like a russet color than a brown, if I'm honest. I'm totally for that though. Easy peoples. Half an hour to Munchkin Cat. It's 8:24 for me. It's 6:23 for me. Oh wow. Maplewood and Stormpaw are still canon. I don't care what anybody says. They're still canon and I love them. Short leggies for Trout Claw. You guys are funny. Okay, let's do. We've got 2 left, guys. We got 2 left in the forest list, and then we'll be able to work on our cliff territory. Oh, that's cute. That's a pretty name, Evergreen, as a name for a cat. They just sound like super serene, I believe that's the word I'm thinking of. Yeah. Everybody wants Trout Claw to be a Munchkin Cat. I mean, he isn't supposed to be a warrior necessarily. He's, like I said, he is listed as wanting to be more of like a den dad. So the idea of him staying more in the nursery than going out and hunting would make a lot of sense. Yeah, I've seen Munchkins. They're adorable. Who has tried to make warrior cat clans in Minecraft? I have not. I do not play Minecraft. I'm leaving early to re-watch She-Ra. Go forth, Evelyn. You have our blessing. Go forth and watch She-Ra. We definitely will not judge you for that. Oh, hey, Enchanted Cat. I haven't seen you in a minute. Where have you been, darling? Let's see. Let's start on Evergreen. 3 years, so we're looking at 36 moons. Clan cat and a she cat. Let's ENFP. So short-term girl is friends and belonging and ooh, they're an item finder. I love it when we have cats that are item finders. Mackerel tabby, long hair, green. Very fluffy. No, there's no thing. She's a mackerel tabby, long hair. We don't even know anything about her patterning. I'll have to make that up. Which is fine. I really wanted to see what the baby looked like. Who's everyone's favorite mythology cat? It's so much easier with all the palette colors now. My favorite is Samir for some odd reason. Samir is definitely I don't know. I feel like there are certain cats that would definitely vibe more with Samir than with other ones. Or not necessarily because theirs would be the idea of a cat being someone's patron cat versus a cat that they just understand really well. So for example, Trout Claw being a den dad would have more of a connection to Samir because he'd be taking care of kids all the time, and Samir is considered the patron god or the patron cat of kids and all young ones. So he'd be very connected to that. Honestly, me too. Most of the time when I watch Tia streams, I'm always here, but here I know what to say. I just sit back and listen. That's okay. I don't really mind if everyone like chills out. I'll be back in a few. I gotta do something. Okay, Chelsea. It's fine, Sky. You can definitely go nap and go to sleep. Sleep is good for you. Mira is smart and pretty and likes plants. Gardner, you are so predictable. You're just like, oh my gosh. It's like smart and pretty and likes plants. I think you're wonderful, but it's so funny that the fact that that's your reasoning and I could tell that would be your reasoning is super funny. Let's do our last one for the forest for right now. Icy storm, autumn to gentle thunder. Gentle thunder. Well, god dang. I have not heard Gentle Thunder as a name. Yeah, you can, Sugar, you can definitely join the Discord. Anybody can join the Discord. As long as you listen to the code of conduct and you're not a douche. If you don't act like a douche, you can join the Discord. That's the simplest way I can put it, because I have a short tolerance for anyone being disrespectful or rude to my lovelies. I don't particularly think you would be. I'm just saying in general. I have a short fuse when it comes to people. So anybody can join the Discord as long as they behave themselves and act like they have sense. So let's see. Gentle Thunder is the newest one, and I'm actually kind of digging that name. I'm not gonna lie. I'm digging the name Gentle Thunder. And they're tiny. They're like a bab. They're barely a year old. And they're a kitty pet. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got ISFP. We have a lot of these. Explore. From learning healing to try to become sort of a mediator for inter-clan arguments. Main goal is creating peace where she can't really grasp why cats fight due to her kitty pet upbringing. Interesting. We'll add mediator. She might actually make a really, like, a cat like that would make a really great leader. Someone who doesn't like fighting. Or at least they would make an interesting leader, I should say that. Just because it would be fun to see. I'm an easy girl to understand once you get to know me. I'm the exact opposite of I'm like an onion. You peel one layer and find another layer. Oh my goodness. I don't think we want to use the onion connection. Let's add herbalist for, like, I think having a cat who would like accidentally end up leader despite their hunting ability would be super interesting. To have like a cat who is like more of a pacifist is an interesting concept. Okay. That's a lot of writing. Okay. We'll add this one. Gentle Thunder. Yay! Last picture of a kitty. And we have 30 minutes left, guys. We can definitely get into Sims 3 and make some edits. I am super glad that we were able to get a lot of this done. This is why I like hanging out with you guys. I get work done sometimes. It's a baby. Look at her. So cute. And those eyes, they're so pretty. I love that. Tricolors are gorgeous. Okay. That is the last one, guys. We are done with our forest list for right now. So this is basically the list that I'm going to be working off of. I'll probably pull some more from this list, like the requested cuts, because technically we haven't hit 100 yet. Next goal is to finish up the quarry list and then our cliff list. Currently, this is technically the lists that are on here. These three lists, it's about the 75. So hopefully, once we get through the quarry list and the cliff list, which shouldn't take me nearly as long as the forest list, it should go super quickly. So right now, what I'm gonna do... Who's leaving? Oh, biologist is leaving. Bye. See, I wear all black sometimes. I'm not emo though. Black goes with everything. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna start loading up the game. So I'm gonna put the stream on hold for a minute. It's still gonna be running, but we're gonna be on like an intermission for a minute, and I will see you guys in a sec.
Set me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. The sourness will bite your tongue. No one is for
Okay, we still good? Can everyone still hear me? I had to make some tweaks to our system, but it's fine now. I did it. Okay. Everyone can see? It looks good, I think. Everything's paused. Cool. All right. So today, and there's our floofy cat. That is not floofy. Her name is Boudica, and we do not like her. So we're going to go to Edit Town. Just continue. Yay. Okay, everyone can hear me. That's great. So we have our forest territory over here. We've been doing a lot of good work over there. I'm very proud of us. Yay, us. And we have our quarry territory over here, which I'm also very proud of us about. We have a couple different areas over here, a couple areas this way, over here, here, that we're probably going to do some tweaks to make them into some nice territories, some places for cats to go hunting, probably some great places. Like this may be a nice place to get a specific kind of herb. This may be a nice place. We may end up putting some places over here or over here for getting some gems that the quarry cats like. So we can definitely start picking some areas that will be some great territory places. Here's our sacred place, and here is our cliff area. We're gonna switch to this household. Yeah, I know. Yeah, save and continue. The evil why don't you like Floofy Cat? We don't like Floofy Cat because Floofy Cat makes our life hard. That's why we don't like Floofy Cat. Floofy Cat wants to decide to make it difficult for us to finish our stories, and I don't appreciate anyone who stops us from making stories. Floofy Cat gets on my nerves. But see, seriously, that guy is running real weird. Stop running strange all like. Why are you running strange like that? What are you doing? He's floating. Okay. Okay. So we have Floofy Cat here mostly for pathing purposes. Floofy Cat? Hello, Boudica. There you are. She's all fluffy again. Yeah, we're using Boudica for pathing purposes. I still say we should have a ruin with broken statues. That would be fun, but I'm trying to decide where that would go. I think we could make that like a farther territory. So let's say we made something further out that was like a ruin, that we could say that it's something the quarry cats discovered or something like that. Because let's say the cliff cats or Storm Clan, exactly. Storm Clan is not likely to discover anything because they don't like leaving their cliffs. It's not in their in how they view things. They are less likely to leave the cliffs because they like it there, versus quarry cats are much more likely to just go and explore because it's the easiest way for them to do things. Let's see. We want to add. What I want to do is I want to start working on making this look a little bit more natural. So let's add a stone. We could, this is kind of cool. We could make this look like a stone. I want this. I'm trying to see if there's like a really good. See, I don't want it to look too weird, but I also want it to look, I don't know. If you guys get what I'm saying, like I want it to look like it blends in, but not, okay, that'll work. Let's do this. Does that look weird? A little bit. We'll just keep that. Nope, I don't want that. Back up. Viper is a white furred and floofy. Oh no, she's Floofy Cat. If she is, then I guess we don't like her as much as I thought we would. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, I want this one, this one, this one. I'm pretty much just blocking out where I want the stone to be, and it blocks off the area. There we go. Because I wanted this to blend a bit more. My head itches. Let's see. I still say we should have a ruin with broken statues. Maybe add some rocks to smooth things out. Yeah, that's the plan. I want to add... That's the goal. Right now we have like, this was our pathing area, and the goal is to make sure that the cats can still go up these areas. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to add my other rocks. I still have a bunch of rocks that are like custom content that I haven't loaded into my game. Testing. Cheats enabled. True. Move objects on and by debug. Got it. So I have access to everything. So what I want... Yeah, I know. It's horrible. What do you mean they can't put this together? You crazy? Nope, see? I should be able to do that. Move objects on. Nope, you're mean. Is it gonna let me do it? Is it bb.move move objects on? See, it's not the bb one. Move objects on. There we go. I think it was the extra space. I can put this right about here. Let's see. Do I want anything? I don't want anything that big. Let's see. Let's move this. I want this to get super close, so close that it like as like a barrier, because then it's easy enough to fill in the outside areas. Seriously, I do not like this camera. Okay. How much CC do I have? Oof, don't ask me questions like that, darling. Don't ask me questions like that. I have no idea. Oh gosh, no, don't ask me questions because I have no idea. I have no idea. Ooh, this could work. Seriously, I want to get, ooh, that's gigantic. See, these are the stackable ones. And I know I can use them in a certain way, but okay, so my thought is that I want to get some really nice coverage. I want to get some nice coverage with these kinds of rocks. And let's turn it. Only thing I wish I could do was copy everything. Kind of like how we do for our Planet Zoo. Like you can copy every single rock in one area. Like I want to be able to do that. Seriously? I think it's just because I have to use like a smaller... was there a she-cat named Sunstorm? Not recently. I haven't... If Sunstorm's in there, I haven't gotten to her yet. Okay, I'm like... Nope, that's not that. Okay. This one, I could probably get that right there. Nope, I don't want to stack it like that. Can we twist it? I wish we could, like, not interlock it like that. I still love these beach rocks, but they have a really large imprint, so we can't use them. I like these ruins, though. The ruins are pretty. Yeah, I want to get some really great rocks to make this look a little bit more like, okay, this is actually part of. Very close. Me. It looks like I'm probably gonna have to use these, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm not against either. Let's see, let's turn this a bit just so it doesn't look completely the same. Let's make some tweaks. Okay, and then do this. If we need more money, that's something we really need to look into because I don't think we're going to have a ton. That's the only thing I'm worried about would be render times for this because I don't like putting too many things down. Let's back this up. Okay, we move this a little bit. I'm trying to see if I could spread out these rocks a bit so it doesn't look nearly as, it looks less problematic. Okay, let's see, is there a rock I can add? Can we add? Nope. Let's add that there. It'll help with just changing up the look a bit. Okay, let's see if the floofy cat can still walk up this thing. Hey Tia, do you know Angels of Death? Angels of Death love apples. Okay, floofy cat. You can use the runes for Cory cats maybe. Music volume is a bit low. Oh, okay. See, I was worried y'all just would not like my music. So I always keep it low. Okay, let's do this, floofy cat. You know you can. Come on, Boudica. Don't let me down. If you decide to stop, I'll be mad. There we go. There we go. Well done, Boudica. Yay, come on, floofy cat. Oh, well, she decided not to go up the actual stairs, but there's no reason why those won't work. Okay, I'm happy with that. Would you like to learn photography? No, I would not, actually. Let's see. Are there color variations to the rocks, like some darker ones that would help break things up? Probably. Let me see. The problem with the rocks is that they're all like a specific there's only like one set of rocks. They're giant. Let's do this. I mean, I could probably do that. Can I just go through? Delete, 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 delete. This is a thing for children. Well, this is what you guys should know. If you can limit how many items you end up putting on something, do it. Especially for like Sims 3 stuff. You do not want to have more items for the game to render. It's an anime that's about 14 episodes long, but it's worth it. See, the only thing I thought of when you said Angels of Death is Death Note. Oh no, technically it's Gods of Death love apples. Ooh, there we go. That's a good one. It's giant. Let's use you to break this up. And then we could also use, what I was thinking, we could also use some plants. I'm trying to get a good baseline of rocks though. Like I don't want to use too much. I don't want to use too many plants, but I also don't want to use not enough plants, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Let's do a wall covering. Would this still work? No, it wouldn't. I just want to paint. It could work with a floor though. Linoleum, miscellaneous. It would be a stone. Well, we didn't see any good stones, did we? Like we didn't see, like this stone wouldn't work. I don't think I'd like it anyway. We would do a terrain paint, that would work. So we just use this to kind of push. Let's make this a little softer. Now we need to make this bigger. There we go. So we'll only have like patches of green. So most of the areas for the stone will be here. And then the flat spaces are more likely to have like little pieces of greenery on them because they are the ones that don't get nearly as disturbed as often. There you go. That looks nice. So we'll probably put some sand down, or some sand, some dirt. Let's see. I want to make this a little bit harsher. We basically want it to look like the cliffs are very steep. If you guys can see what I'm doing. Look! It looks like it's going to be so nice when we're done with it. It's a miracle. I don't know what that is, but you know Death Note. Aw, thank you, Kiwi. Okay, so I want to get that setup done well. Okay, so I still like this area for our medicine cat, so I'll probably leave that there. I'm gonna need to make this bigger. I want this to be more sheer. So it's gonna be more of a stony area because it's the top of the cliff. So we're talking like wind and rain. There you go. And of course we're gonna have to find some place for our sim to be, like the dude. I'm tempted not to do anything with him, but I'm not sure. Look at you. Okay, so I think I'm gonna test this to see what I think of it. No, I don't want the bright green. No, I want to... Yeah, there we go. There it is. See, you guys, look. So we use the boxwood to like fill in the gaps. So they're like brown and a little dirty. Basically just plants that wouldn't necessarily be like green and exploding, but they're plants that would be around. This is a buckthorn too, right? Yeah, let's put one there. Yeah. Ha, reminds me of Kung Fu Mountain or whatever from SpongeBob. This is looking better than my attempt at making a clan in a mountain. Aw, that's okay. I think it's mostly because I've done this often, not necessarily with clans and mountains, but just making clans in general. I'm used to it. So let's put some buckthorns down. Even though buckthorns are supposed to be more of a greenery kind of tree, I want this to be a little bit more, they're really good for blocking off areas, so it looks more of like a space. I'm not sure if that makes sense. but I want to use it as a way to kind of like fill in crevices. If you guys can see what I'm doing, it makes it look less placed. So it looks like this area has been around for a while. Let's look lichen and moss. Yeah, we did hit hour 2, so it is 10 o'clock. It is getting close to my bedtime, so I do want to do some more tweaks to this just so that we can kind of show our work a bit. I don't want to use that. Okay, I like that. Nope, that's too giant. Too giant. Okay, and then I want to put this there. I want to put this right. I wonder if this will stop them from going. I'm trying not to put things places where it'll stop them from coming up. So like if it won't work necessarily, we'll move it. Because I don't know if I like where that is. That should work. And then in the spaces, let me see, is this right? No, it's giant. Here it is. And let me see, is this one? This one's giant. Don't know if I want to use this one. I kind of like this one, but I don't want to put it right here in case it stops her from going up here. I wonder if, okay, I'll test it. I'm going to see if it'll do it. Because theoretically, the stones shouldn't stop her. Okay, let's have Floofy Cat go up there. All right, come on, Boudica. Bye, Kiwi. All right, Boudica, let's do this. Okay, Boudica's fine. She's still going. All right. Dude, we don't need you here. You're getting in the way. Can we like stick you somewhere? 24/7. I love this song actually. Every day. Okay, come on, Boudica. Let's go, Floofy Cat. Let's move it. Let's move it. Let's move it. Okay. She's going up. She's going up. She's going up. Nope, she did not. Okay, let's go here. Come on, Floofy Cat. Okay, so she can still go up that way. It's weird. Why are you doing that? That's weird. Okay, that's strange. All right, I get it. I get it. It's not supposed to be there. Okay. I get it. I can take a hint. I wonder if this will work. Every day. 24/7. There we go. So I'll just fill that in with, that's a fill in with plants kind of thing. Okay, let's get her to go up there. Come on. Yep. There you go, Boudica. Yay! Our Floofy Cat can still make it. Awesome. I wish I wanted to draw cats on the cliff. Whatever you can draw is definitely better than what I can do. Look at this. I love this, even though it's not really necessary. It's swamp grass, but I love the look of it. Is that bad? 24/7 is on my name. I want to put this here. And then I want to add another stone. I want to put that there. Ooh, ooh. Every day. I think I'm going to put the nursery here. If I'm being honest. 24/7, yeah, every day. Okay, let's put the buckthorn there. Let's put something right there. That should make it a little bit better. And that there. Let's use this brown. Turn it a bit. See, I like this. It gives it a little bit more personality. These songs are better than the ones I hear in the car. Thank you. See, I like that plant, but I don't want to use it, if that makes sense. No, these are the huckleberry bushes. I love the huckleberry bushes, but I can't use them. They're too green. Garden weeds. See, I want the big ones. Flowers. Summer flowers. These are blue flax. There's another thing of... There should be a thing of ranch weeds. Here it is. The ranch weeds will help out with this. The ranch weeds give it a lot of character. And they're also easy to walk through. And give it a little bit of... I don't know this song. I don't think I like it. Let's start over. Well, I wish I could put these on here. I'm trying to see what it would be like during like springtime, if it would have brighter greens maybe, because I think right now it's summer. Because I want to put some like really pretty things like right next to the medicine cat area, like the idea being they're a little bit more blessed, so they have a little bit more color. When I'm out, so try not to hold me down, feel the light when I'm in this town. Beautiful stars, I'm gonna drive a faster car, nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. I'm gonna put some heather down right around here because I think it'll be a great way to demarcate the space that the medicine cat has, especially to see if we can change the heather every season. That would be pretty. Yeah, I don't want to use clover. Ooh. Beautiful stars, I'm gonna drive a faster car. And my cigarette. Yay, I love this. I want to put down another nice rock. There you go. That's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down, feel the light when I'm in this town. Look at beautiful stars, I wanna drive a trip to car, nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. I kind of like that rock right there. Kinda. Beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars, nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. Oh, hey, Sam. Okay, I think I'm trying to see if I want to put more rocks anywhere. I think I like this one here. The idea is that there's going to be a few different areas for the what's it called? The warriors to nest. So we're going to have a few places up and down the cliff that allow for that. Like there. And I want to add another one here. And then we'll have, let's see. Me, no, nothing can break me. I'll put this up here. And then I want to have, because the idea is that those things would be like little tiny caves. Okay, and then I will put I want to put this one. I think that'll fit. Ride your mind, watch me break it, your sweat, falling into me, touch me. Do anything that I want. I'm gonna make it sweat on me. See, doesn't it look cute? And I think I need, where's my buy mode? Where's the prey pile in this camp? It would be up top. So I'm trying to decide, it'll probably be a top pool here. I'll do it now since I got the time. I'm gonna make it sweat on me. Soften this around here. I'm gonna make it sweat on me. I wanna make it sweat on me. I'm gonna double check and make sure the kitty can go around this. Can you come over here, love? Okay, yeah, she can. Okay, so right now this is like the area where they would dip. Technically, the idea would be that this water gets refreshed by rain. So any prey would be set up. Let's see if I can get this. So any prey would be sitting, let's see, dirt, stone. I can see. Right about here, I think. So we're gonna set it. So we'll add a little bit of gritty sand, fine sand, dirty dirt. Yeah, we'll have the prey pile be right about here. I wanna make you sweat on me. And then we'll have, let's see, stew stone again. Yeah, this would be like a pool for them to, the idea is that they dip all of their food in this prior to them eating. So no one's allowed to eat food that's been directly brought from the ocean. All prey has to be dunked here and then brought here so that it doesn't have too much salt on it, which is a thing that can potentially harm the kits. And then I'm gonna add, I think, where their water source, and is it the medcat den? Yeah, the medcat den is the one down at the bottom that on the bottom level. I figured the bottom level would be the best for the medicine cat den because you wouldn't necessarily want to bring any cat that was injured all the way up to the top of the cliffs, but you still want them to be high enough to get away from predators. So they'd be able to come up to this level and then come over here and they'll still be safe. And so this area will be safe from predators. And then the higher you go up, the more caves there are, the more cats will probably, like, I'll probably make a second one. Like that one. So there'll definitely be like multiple areas for cats to sleep, and probably put some scratching trees around. And this is the prey pile, and I'm gonna make okay, and then I'm gonna probably, nope, I want something smaller. I'm gonna put I got you. So I'm gonna put this there. This will block off the area, so this will be the nursery. And so we'll use some of our shrubs. To block this area off. And then I want to have my buckthorns as a little bit more space. These areas here, trying to think if there's another plant that's sturdy. I really wish I had my logs. Like, I used to have logs. I liked them. But I just don't remember where they are right now. I probably have to... Ooh, tiny. But I do want to be able to have them see everything. My favorite part of drawing is the shading, so I have to get finished with everything else before that. What do you mean, where's their water source, Chelsea? I don't think I know what you mean. Let's see. Sort by function. Beds. Okay, let's have a cat scratching tree right there. Just for the kits. We'll probably have... We don't want to put the... I don't want to put that too close to there. But we do want a few places for them to use the litter box. And then let's see. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is to go. Zone. Back up and get me home. Put your hand in mine. Waste your time. C'est la vie. Waste your time. C'est la vie. There you go. And I will, where is the save button? Save. There it is. So now we have some stone fishies. So we'll have some really cute places for cats to relax. And I want to add this here. And I want to add this here. This is take home. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a danger zone. So put your hand in mine. We'll get rid of this one. That's not really necessary. Neither is that one. We want these here for territory reasons. That's for the kits. And then this, I'll probably put here. And let's see. Let's do that. And then what is my thought? Do I still have it? Yeah, there it is. And where's my favorite? Yeah, there it goes. Of course, these are super bright green. I may change them. I'm just not in the mood. I really want to get this all finished. Let's see. That's clover. It's clover. That looks weird. That also looks weird. That also looks weird. Where's my green? No, that's the heather. Ranch weeds, summer flowers. There it is. I wanna give you more of my life. On my life. My life. Cats, can you color change everything or just the beds? I can only color change certain things. So certain items I can color change. Like this thing. I'm pretty sure I have a option for using some wood tones, some stone tones. Yeah, there it is. So I can just save this one. There you go. Which reminds me. Let's save while I'm thinking about it. Be fine this time. Never wanted I don't give you all of my life. All my life. Make it up. All my life. Bye. Bedtime. Night, Chelsea. Nope, I don't want her jumping on that. Be fine. Never when I don't give you more of my life. My life. Give you more of my life. Oh. So let me get, come on, you can do it. I turn this thing so we can stick this. Why is it being weird? There you go. So that should work. And then I want to have another rock. Let me see if I can turn. See, I don't know if I want to use this rock though. Ooh, giant. Also giant. It's over. it is over. Okay. I don't like the way that looks though. Nope, that's giant. Okay, can I do this? Let's turn this here. That should work. It's over. Till it's over. There you go. Okay. So we got almost perfect. Come on, I want it to be. There it goes. Oh, hey, Farrell. You missed the stream. Oh, I can't change the style of this. I hate that. Okay. Can I turn? Is this going to let me? The controls on this thing have been driving me nuts. Okay. So we've got our prey pile, our dipping pond, and our nursery, our high rock place, our leader's den. Let's see, some places for cats to hide. Let's change this one. There you go. You can do it. Ooh. Sometimes it does this. If it crashes, it's good that we saved. Okay, yay, it didn't crash. Yay. The fact that it's also incredibly possible for this thing to crash while I'm trying to change colors is also ridiculous. All right, this is what we got, guys. Look at it. Look at it. Isn't it so pretty? Nursery, caves, leader's den, gathering place, medicine cat area. Ooh, I almost forgot. Man, this thing freezes way too much. See, you guys can see it's like it's deciding whether or not it wants to listen to me. Okay, last bit of work is to get our stone cluster thing for, oof. There you go. And we can change this color to this kind of stone. And we'll save this. There you go. And that's just going to be where we keep our herbs and stuff, which is a good place to put it. And I think we'll put like a few beds here in case some cat gets hurt. Like a hurricane. We could probably put the pet toy crate up here because they do need one. And then let's see, where would they put? They'd probably make dirt down here, to be honest. Let's make an area for dirt. just because I don't want it. Like, the idea is that they value this area the most. So the higher you are up here, the more important you are. So we're talking about like deputies probably here. These are some senior warriors. We'll probably have like a few places here for like apprentices. And of course cats will tend to sleep wherever they want sometimes. Yeah, I don't have any moss, at least for a plant. This is still cool. I kind of wish I could put it somewhere, but I don't particularly have any. It doesn't have a good look to it right now. I had a really great one that I used to use, but I don't know where it is anymore. So I'll have to do some more searches. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, and I want to do some small bits of work just so that this doesn't look nearly as weird. There you go. And then we'll add this here. Yeah, let's add that there. So it still has like, still has stuff there. It just doesn't look, it's not nearly as green as like our forest clan is, but it's still the cliffs. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. I think that's where we're gonna end this here, you guys. I'm probably gonna take a few pictures. Let's go to live mode so I can save this without this gosh darn human in the way. Let's have, he's like, I can't move. No crap, we don't want you here. Move. There you go. We did not want you here in the first place. Let me see if I can get some really good photos. Look at that, guys. That looks so cool. Like, it actually looks like sheer cliffs. I was worried it wouldn't look like that. Like, it would have a different look to it. And even from down here, you can't see what's up there where the nursery is, and you can't see the leader's den. But you can basically see like a bunch of caves in the side. I like this. I think we did a good job. I'm very happy. So the last thing we need to do, I think, for our territories would be the quarry cats. We still have to add this kind of stuff, like the litter boxes and the beds and all that other stuff. We still have to add those to our Kestrel clan. But other than that, I think this is it. This is a good bit. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, definitely let me know by leaving something in the comments, leaving likes. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely subscribe. I appreciate being able to hang out with you guys for streams. It's always so much fun. We got a ton of stuff done. Oh, Agent, you came back for me ending the stream. Oh my goodness. So we got a ton done, you guys. I'm so happy with how this looks. Next time, I'm probably going to work more on our Cliff Cats list, and probably work on the last bits of our Kestrel clans setup before we start working on some smaller territories. And I may do another stream sometime in the middle of the week to play around with Wolf Quest. It'll just be a fun stream, probably just playing a few games just for funsies. But thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoyed this so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.